Alright, just got done installing the right side. The left side is the same concept, which I'll be showing you briefly, but there's one extra step. So with the instructions, I went ahead and laid out all the parts, and on the front right here, each number is associated with the part number. So when you come to here, it tells you the number, and that number you should be able to line it up with the part number, which is on every little baggie. So now we're gonna do the left side, which has an extra step. So first things first is grab this. Go ahead and put the O-ring on. So this, keep in mind, there's a hole right here, and right here when you're installing it, there's a hole at the bottom. So keep that in mind. Line it up as best as possible. Alright. So next we got this screw, ends 1277, and a washer for it ends in 2236. Keep in mind this washer is it's flared, so the flare side, I don't know if you can kind of see it, where it's like rounded. Make sure that side that goes on top, keeping the flat side to the screw. And then once you get that, go ahead and install it. Size I use for the ratchet is 5/16. So go ahead and tighten that down right now. Sorry. Alright. Next step, this part 1757. You don't have to do it now, but it insists you do it this step. But let's go ahead and insert in these two holes right here. That's this part, this washer. So now this is the extra step I was talking about. As you can see, the left side has this extra washer. Not a washer, I guess it's a spacer term I'm looking for, which is this part 92152. So depending on your model, you're either gonna use the spacer and use the longer bolt, or not use a spacer and you're just gonna use the other bolt, the shorter one, with the washer. Be sure to refer to your owner's manual on your model. I have the ER650GH, ER650GH, so I actually do not need to use that spacer I mentioned a second ago. So if you have the model EX650J or K, that model will need the spacer. So I do not need this for my model. Set this aside. What I do need is the shorter bolt and the washer. The washer is 0807 and the shorter bolt ends in 0822. So next step is get in position. Pretty much washer, bolt, and then forgot the Allen wrenches. The Allen wrench I'm using to tighten this down is 6 millimeter. A 6 millimeter Allen wrench. And then pretty much once this starts getting a little tighter, I put it in position. It says horizontal, so I don't see why not. It looks good. So once that's in position, once you got a longer Allen wrench away, I just use this to tighten down. And I say that's pretty. One more little test and alright. Then last part. Last part is grab your plate. Remember, each side is different, left and right. And you have 2 screws for it, both the same. Ends in 1014. And the Allen wrench I'm using for this is 3 millimeter. So 3 millimeter. Put this in position. Sorry if this light's too bright, but and once you get those in, that's pretty much it. So this is the OEM frame sliders for my Kawasaki 2017 Z650.